So believe it or not, I started this channel in 2011. If you're watching this, it's probably confusing, but I'll explain. Started it in 2011, and around 2012, I started posting on here, making gaming videos. My first video I ever made was me getting to round 47 on Kino der Toten and Black Ops 1. It wasn't even gameplay footage, it was just pictures I took of the game over screen. Like 3 pictures I took at the game over screen. I think one of me giving a thumbs up as well. But I started getting really into Minecraft videos at the time, of the likes of like Mumbo Jumbo and Beijing Canadian, if you remember his name. And I started uploading my own Minecraft Let's Plays after begging my father to install graphics drivers on our home computer so that way I could play Minecraft. And I really enjoyed making those videos. And for the time through probably 2012, 2013 to 2015, I made Minecraft videos either with friends or by myself, and I really enjoyed that. At the time, I used the channel as like a creative playground for me. I really enjoyed making videos. I made a lot of sketches and videos with my friends, which those are still up on YouTube. I'm not going to say where. I might re-upload them here at some point. But those are still out there, and I loved making those videos as well. But I wanted to get into gaming because I very much was a gamer growing up. I played N64 as a child. It's basically the only friend I had in my first neighborhood, and even from there, played a lot of PS3 back in the day, and now mostly PC gaming. But I do have an Xbox as well for when I want to do something on the TV that's not PC gaming. If you were around on YouTube at the time, there's a good chance that you remember, especially if you were a child, you probably remember a lot of the Herobrine cited videos that were going around. And me, being someone who both really enjoyed Minecraft and also was really into evidence-based claims at the time, I was getting really into science. I wanted to prove that Herobrine was not real because I knew he wasn't, and I knew it was a joke from Mojang. And it irritated me that other people didn't get that. So I made a video showing that the spawner doesn't work, that there are no files hidden in Minecraft's folders, which doesn't really prove anything anyway, but at the time I thought it was groundbreaking journalism. That video shockingly ended up getting over 10,000 views, and it's what shot me from, I think, maybe 200 subscribers at one point to over 1,000 subscribers. And I think it's the first and only video I ever actually made AdSense off of, too. I made 50 bucks, and I immediately turned around and spent it on band merch, if that tells you anything about me. I continued to post videos until probably roughly 2015, like I said, when I kind of started changing personality-wise. As a child, from probably 11 to 2015, I was very, at the time, into scene culture, and if you were around as a child, you probably remember it. Probably knew at least one person who was into it, and I was very much into it. I'll put a photo somewhere up so you guys can see what I looked like, but I was very much into it, and that was the same time I was making these videos. But about 2015, I started kind of changing and becoming more normal, for lack of a better term. Did the pompadour kind of swoop up hair, started wearing more like button-ups, more colorful clothing, not as much black, not wearing gloves like I used to wear fingerless gloves every day, and started feeling a lot of shame for the child I was previously, thinking I wasn't a child still in 2015, and I think a lot of this too came from external pressures. I mean, it was very obvious that I got bullied a lot growing up. Kids used to follow me home, scream profanities at me, tell me I was going to hell, and it definitely ate away at me. And it was very obvious that my family wasn't a huge fan of how I dressed and how I presented myself and the music I listened to, which, surprised it wasn't a phase. But in 2015, 2016, I started feeling a lot of shame for that, and in 2019, I made the decision to nuke this entire channel. All of the videos I had made as a child, gone. That Herobrine video, gone. That Call of Duty video, gone. All the Let's Plays I made with friends and Redstone tutorials and things like that, all gone. And I did it out of shame and out of the feeling like I needed a fresh start. A couple of friends had approached me. I'm still friends with these people, no bad blood. They're actually the closest friends I have. They wanted to start uploading on YouTube, and they wanted to use my channel since I already had 1,000 subs, and I was okay with that. And but I didn't want them seeing who I was, so I nuked the channel. And 5 years later, I guess it's 2026, almost 7 years later, I really regret this decision. And looking back, I wish I never did it. I wish I could go back in time and kick my own ass, but unfortunately, I can't. So, so why? So what? So what? Why am I making this video? To be honest, mostly I'm making this video as kind of like closure for me. I think maybe it's being 25, but I started kind of mourning my childhood and you know, the fact I won't ever be a child again. Nothing will ever be as easy as they were in 2011. And maybe that's just a part of being 25 or almost 26. But I've begun very much like mourning those times, and not having any of those videos to look back on has been very hard for me, because I think that now more than ever I need to see those. Being this age has been very difficult. It's not easy to kind of figure out yourself, especially everything going on in the country. And so I really wish I could look back on those videos. So I'm also making this video I'm making it as closure for myself, selfishly, but also to hopefully warn other people, help other people who are in a similar situation of being someone that maybe isn't socially perfect. I don't know how else to put it. Someone who looks different, someone who sounds different. Maybe it's because you choose to, and maybe it's because you were born that way. But I'm making this because I want to warn other people about making the same mistake I made. I don't want other people to erase part of their childhood out of shame, because truthfully, there will probably come a time where you want to look back on it. Truth is that growing up is very difficult, and there's a lot of external pressures that can make it very much hard to find yourself and figure out who you are when you have people telling you who you should be. And I'm hoping that maybe making this video and telling people that when I wish that I would have stayed confident in the person I was from that age, and that was something that was a big part of me, and I wished I didn't shamefully erase a lot of it. So I'm hoping that telling my story and expressing myself will help other people to not want to do the same, whether it be family photos or videos or audio clips or whatever it is. You're gonna look back on your life for the rest of your life and cringe, but I promise that when the sands of time erode the sharp edges of your memories, that you'll wish that you had them back. So don't throw them away. Give it some time. If you've gotten this far into the video, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you hearing me out. I hope that you all take away something from this, whether it just be that I'm a nostalgia-baited crybaby. That's fine. I'm cool with that. But I'm hoping at least one of you saw this and went, maybe I should hold on to those memories a little bit longer. As for this channel, I honestly want to start posting on here again. I don't know what I want to make. There's a lot of content I would, in theory, like to make, but it's kind of hard to do more than one thing, so you kind of have to pick your thing on this platform and kind of run with it. And unfortunately, you gotta play the game too, so uploading YouTube shorts and things like that, which, you know, whatever, I guess. I don't know, maybe this channel will become an amalgamation of content, and it will just become my digital playground like it once was. And maybe it won't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't upload. Maybe this will be my only upload, or I don't know. We'll see. But if you've gotten this far, thank you. I appreciate you, hearing me out this long. I'd love to hear from people who are either in a similar situation or have gone through something similar. So if you have, leave a comment. If I feel like you're trying to engage with the video in a meaningful way, I'll probably respond. If I don't, it's probably because I missed it or it got suppressed. But I do like interacting with people on this platform when they're obviously trying to interact in a well-meaned manner. So thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you guys next time, and if not, then thanks for stopping by. Good luck on the rest of your journey that is life, and have a good rest of y'all's day. See ya. So believe it or not, I started this video. Oh fuck, I already messed it up.